Hello everyone, I'm the Mole Man and welcome back to Train Simulator once again, where today we're going to be driving the class 801 from Peterborough to Stevenage. You may ask, why are we doing this? Well, that's because this train, or the class 800, which is practically the same thing, has just been put on its huge, container ship thing in Japan and will be on its way to the UK very soon. So I thought, why not? Let's drive the Class 801. I haven't done it in quite a while, I don't think. Not too sure about that one, but yeah, I thought it'd be quite nice to do, so I'll see you once it has loaded. I think I figured out why it takes so long for the DLC to come out for this game, and that's because they spend most of it waiting for the bloody game to load. But never mind, we are in! Look at the Class 801, and it's going to be arriving in this livery as well, which is very nice indeed. There is a train there. Looking at it, what is it? It's the class. It's the class 321. That's the one from Armstrong Powerhouse. Very nice train indeed. Do we have a pantograph? We do have a pantograph. We are good to go. Shut up. Right, we have got 48 miles to go, so this could be a bit of a long journey. The doors are opening. The front doors didn't for some reason, but nah, never mind. Yeah, I want to know, I doubt we're going to find out by looking, but why is there an empty gap here? What's this bit? This is where they keep the black holes. This is true facts. The new Class 801, it's efficient because it's powered by black holes, and they're kept in this bit here. True facts. Yeah, the cables are just for show. What does it say here? Hitachi Express. That is very true. Why is the train moving forward? It's very slowly moving forward. Oh, and yeah, this is the famous Om Nom Nom train, as you can see right there. So that's good. We are ready to go. Speed limit's 30 and then 25. God, that's boring. That's very boring. Oh well, never mind. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So yes, this train's on its way to the UK, and I'm very, very happy about that. I do love this train. Just look at it. How can you not love it? It's fantastic. It's high speed. It's, just looks awesome. This definitely needs a Eurostar reskin. Beep! This definitely needs a Eurostar reskin. Am I speeding? No. Good. Stop telling me about the blind game. I don't need to know. I know it's up there. Where is it? It's there. Yeah. I know it's there. Can't find the damn thing. Anyway, let's take the throttle off so we don't speed through this 25, because we don't want to die. That our goal is to actually arrive at at Stevenage. You're going the other way. Yeah, I know my railway lines. Shh, I really don't know this line. Yeah, I've never been on this line. I've been on it once, and that was to get as far as Alexandra Palace, and I'll be doing it again at some point in this year. If any of you know why, then well, you know why. That's good. Speed limit's gone up to 105. Let's full throttle this. I already full throttled it when I said that, but technicalities. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this train arriving. I can't wait to see it. And I thought we'd just have a discussion about trains really in this one. High speed action shouldn't take us that long to get there, providing the frame rate keeps up, which is doing alright actually, isn't it? It's not that bad. I hope this train can stop okay though. But yeah, anyway, I was thinking of talking about trains. What particularly about trains, I don't know. I suppose of like new trains, old trains, weird trains, I don't really know. My chair is really squeaky. I got a sort of office chair kind of thing for my recording thing, and it's really squeaky, and it's probably gonna hit. You're probably gonna hear it, to which I do apologise. But the sort of the temptation to lean back's there, and it's gonna happen. I'll try not to though. Wow, speed limit's gone up again to 115. We're nearly there as well, so I have to come off on the throttle soon. But yeah, trains. Shut up, train. We don't want to hear your beeping. We're speeding. Where did that come from? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We are going downhill, that's why. Well, it doesn't really matter if we speed, does it? Nah, it's fine. Let's just keep it on P1. That should do us some good. That's making us speed. Oh dear. Yes. Alright, let's actually talk about some trains. Because obviously this year, or last year, that'll be going into service this year, the new Eurostar, the British Rail Class 374. Yeah, I'm a train nerd, deal with it. Yeah, that's entering service this year, later this year, and I'm looking forward to seeing that at St Pancras. And I'm so hoping it's going to be in this game at some point, because it just looks so nice, you know. The best, unfortunately, the best trains, or the best trains in my opinion, are steam trains. They always will be. The British steam trains are amazing. You know, we don't like make and design trains anymore here in the UK, not properly, not like we used to. But the trains that are made around the world are amazing, like the ICE3, for example, or the ICET, because it's not ice. I've been reliably informed that it's, yeah, whatever. I've definitely been told it's not ice. But we've got to slow down. Just realised. Yeah, so it's ICE. And fun fact, if you don't know, the new Eurostar's based, we're speeding. The new Eurostar is based on the ICED, I think. Yeah, in Germany, it's based on that train there, so that's good. It's just twice as long, because Eurostar need lots of space. Indeed. I suppose as well is I was just thinking about it, because obviously you got this sort of train that's not even. This train has only, like, you know, the prototype's been built. You know, literally just the prototype has been made of this train, and it's already in Train Simulator. It hasn't even arrived in its main country yet of where it's going to run. Right, and stop telling me about the blind. And it's already in Train Simulator, so I can't understand why stuff like really old trains are in Train Simulator. Like, why isn't Stephenson's rocket in Train Simulator yet? It's amazing, you know. It's the first. I know it's compared to nowadays trains, it's like super slow. But if you think about it, let's just blow the whistle like we're most meant to. There we go. If you think about it, it was the pioneering train. It's what started everything. So why is it not in the game yet? That's just something I've been thinking about. Once we hit this 125, I'm actually just going to full throttle it and see how fast we can get this thing to go. I think it's like 140, 150 mph, but whatever. Yes. So that's the thing. It's the thing. About trains that I was talking about that I can't remember. It was something, and it was a thing. Remember that. Remember it was a thing. It's always a thing. Yeah, so old trains, that was on about? Something like that. Old trains not being in Train Simulator. Yeah. I just wish there were more, because it'd be really nice just to sort of like, this is what started it all, you know. Or there's all stuff like different types of UK, or more types of UK trains. I know there are a lot in here, but you know, there's like the old sort of, you know, that was a very, very high-pitched weird sound from those things back there, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm really losing my trail of thought right now, because everything keeps on distracting me. Sort of like trains like the Class 313 or 508, etc, etc. And the 508 is still in service with Merseyrail, so even if it was out with something like that, that'd be pretty nice. So yes, what other trains would be good to see? Well, the Eurostar, I've said that before many times. You know, as is obvious, seeing as it's, you know, goes like, you know, under the Channel and into Paris and back, and Brussels, and the new Eurostar will be going to the south of France, etc, etc. I know they can't make a route that big in the current version of Train Sim, but it'd be interesting to at least start putting it all together. I think that'd be very nice indeed. This thing's really going quick, isn't it? It really is going quick. I mean, just look at this speed. This is pure speed right now. Yeah, I decided to, because it's a 9-car set, but you can choose normal or reversed, and I went with reversed, because why not? Yeah, we're going top speed right now, pretty much. 141. It's not bad. You got to give it that this train can really go, and it's all to do with the black holes behind me, like I mentioned earlier. All this high-speed catenary up here, you know, the pantograph and stuff. Yeah, that's just a ruse. That's nothing that's actually true there. So, I've had to turn the textures down, so I can't read anything that's in here, not very well at least. But never mind, we shall not worry about that. So, yes. Silence is gold. No, it's not. I'm trying to keep up. Train, shut up. God damn it. Everything... Why is everything in, like, you know, that's built nowadays such an attention seeker? You know, a microwave beeps, an oven beeps, a fridge beeps if the door's left open too long, trains beep, cars beep, or they just, no, they're really loud, aren't they? Especially if you ping them, you know, these car alarms. I think everything's just an attention seeker. You know, police cars are the worst, aren't they, really? I mean, you know, just everything is just such an attention seeker. Just like, we're over here, and you're just like, shut up, just let me go about my day. It's like this thing periodically beeps at every signal. It's like it's excited to see one or something. Stupid thing. But yeah, never mind. How far have we got to go? 35 miles. Oh joy. At least we're getting green signals all the way. It could be a lot worse. We could be... I wanted to get a nice fly past. Now we're just going to go right through the top of the train. Still, it's not a bad fly past, is it? You gotta love this train. Look at it. Can we get a side view, please, instead of... No? This train's immense. Oh dear. Oh dear, hang on. We have a slight problem. Train. We have a slight problem as to whether the train is no longer in forwards. Oh dear. That just turned the train off, didn't it? Oops. Well, we've learnt. Yeah. Just as a top tip for if you're driving a train, don't get out and have a look at it from a flying past camera whilst you're trying to drive it. That's just something that I recommend in life that you don't do, is get out the train whilst you're driving it. But you know, that's just normal parts of life, isn't it? Should we deploy the air brakes? That should slow us down even quicker, shouldn't it? I love this. Just low frame rate. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, when I first drove this train, that was one of the first jokes I made, and it was hilarious. Right, can we go now? Or have I really screwed the train up? Let's put this on so I can see. Oh no, it's releasing. Shut up. Can we go? Yeah, we're going again. This thing accelerates rather quickly, doesn't it? Well, that's a plan for a video I've had. I might as well say it, because since I mentioned it. A speed / acceleration / braking test for trains. I do the trains like, you know, these, like, anything that's sort of like, you know, sort of the pantograph stuff, or black holes, I would do on this line. Or you know, the third rail ones, obviously, do them on a place that's got a straight piece of third rail track. But I was thinking of doing like a 0 to 60 kind of thing with trains, and seeing how long it takes them to stop. Yeah, and try and see if we can at all figure out what their braking distance is. Even though I don't know how we would do that very well. I suppose we'd have to look at the mileage thing at the bottom and see how much it changes. But yeah, that's a plan for a video I've got, with a lot of different trains. So that'll be entertaining. What else with train simulator related stuff? Oh, the Class 378 should be coming out soon. In fact, it might even be out by the time this video is. I hit the wrong button and we ended up outside. Hello, train. How are you? Yes. Well, okay then. Yeah. What was on about? Oh yeah, the Class 378. That might even be out. At the time of me recording this, there's going to be a live stream on Dovetail Games Twitch's page. That's a lot of words. Yeah, they're going to be showing it off, which makes me think it's not going to be too far away till it's out. And if possible, I might try and get that thing. And what else? The story of Forest Rail might be coming out hopefully early this year. An update for the Isle of Wight. That'd be quite nice. So I don't know what they're going to do, sort of like I don't know what they mean by an update, but apparently there's going to be an update to the Isle of Wight, which is on some sort of, they did an ask us anything on Facebook, you know, around Christmas last year. So yes, that was a thing that happened. What else was there that's train simulator related? Oh yeah, they've got their Class 220 cross-country Voyager that's going to come out at some point, and I'm thinking, I've got the Just Trains one. Train, shut up. I've got the Just Trains one, so I might get, you know, I might get the one that's going to be out on Steam and do a little comparison video, because why not? And also, you have to say it in that accent. You have to say comparison video, otherwise it's not as cool. So yeah, that's something I'm thinking of doing. Exactly. I've also got something really awesome planned that's really stupid. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but when I do, it's going to take ages to finish. Lots and lots of videos that are related to it, and it's going to be awesome. It involves more than train sim, and it's going to involve a lot of videos. Oh, hello again. So you can look forward to that. It's going to be something that's pretty cool. I'll actually be a regular upload kind of thing. It's not like something like this which happens every now and then, you know, in terms of a random thing. This thing will be a structured thing. So yeah, I'll be starting that at some point. Don't know when yet, but watch out for that. Watch out for that indeed. I'm also hoping as well, get my words right, wish this train stopped going off. Yeah, I'm hoping that by the time GTA 5 comes out on PC, I'll have enough money to get it. Because I know I'm saving up for a new computer, but that's kind of an exception. I need to get GTA 5 on PC for all the Mole 75 related videos that are going to happen on that, and single player stuff. You know, that I'm sure that will happen. Or if any of you get it, and we'll have some sort of subscriber session thing. Whether that, I mean, yeah, because we can talk. We should be able to talk through GTA 5, shouldn't we? If you've got a headset, so that could be a bit manic, a bit of fun. Who knows? It might be on a public server though, just for the whole safety of I won't get killed on a public server kind of thing. We'll go with the public server, but yeah, that's the thing that could happen. We're coming up on St. Neots platform 3. That makes we're going to stop here. We're going to start slowing down considering the speed that we're going at. We're going to start slowing down a lot. I don't even think we're going to stop. We'll go with maximum. No, I didn't want to do full braking like that. Because on the class 395 you've got max and then emergency. Well, max braking on here is emergency, so that got on my nerves. Is that a train up ahead? Yeah, it is indeed. We're not going to stop. What is the braking distance on this thing? I've been braking for a mile and we've lost 40 miles an hour. Oh dear. Sorry guys, there's no one here. There's two people on this side of the platform. Sorry. Stopping's the thing I'm not very good at on this one. Well, Stevenage is in 24 miles. I hope we can stop in time for that. Because I don't fancy overrunning the final station that we're going to stop at. Because we won't be stopping there, that's the thing. We're just going to go straight through and just be like, bye guys! And we'll just explode in a fireball of black holeness and weird stuff. Like the frame rate just did, bloody hell. Let's actually pay attention to that. Yes. So, can we get a nice fly past shot now? Fly past. Fly past. Fly past. Fly past. Fly past. Oh, I just skipped it by accident. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. Yes. Look at that. Awesome. Awesomeness in all its everything. Because that makes sense. I wish this game would stop telling me about the goddamn blind. I'm not going to put the blind down. If I put the blind down, I won't be able to see. That's why it's called a blind. And I don't see why they even have those in trains. I know that because of the sun and stuff, but just tint the top of the window, seriously. If you can tint an aircraft window, you can tint the top of this thing. Just saying. Especially as the fact this is like a train that's going to enter service in like the future. So, yeah, that should be that's a future-related thing, and it's already an aircraft. Get it in trains now. Get it in trains now. That's the thing. Speaking of trains, something like that, I found the other day that Trains Simulator, that's Trains with a Z, is getting an upgrade. I can't remember what it's called, but it's no longer going to be Trains 12. So I might have to check that out one day. Depends. We'll see. Because I'm more interested in what the next version of this sim's going to bring out and how they're going to do it. Because it doesn't take a genius to figure out that I've spent a lot of money on this game, and I don't want to buy the new version or upgrade or buy, or however they're going to do it, the new version of this game, and have it all completely disappear and wait for them to remake it and then I get it for free. You know, I'd rather have the content and then upgrade once it's been upgraded itself. So I don't know how that's going to work, but I will try and get the I'll try and get the upgrade as soon as possible, however they work that out. Obviously, Dovetail Games, they are very secretive, and they have the right to be. I know it's not something people just like very much in a company, but you know, especially a games company. But they have the right to be secretive of their work, because they don't want people. Because the trouble is if they said, if they brought out your route, like the route that's closest to you, or your favourite route, if they announced it, then everybody who likes it, they're then going to say, don't screw it up. You've got all these fans waiting on you to do it, and then they'll do even worse than the worst that they could possibly do. Which I don't know which route. I'm trying to think of which, because I think of the good routes, but I'm trying to think of a route that isn't as good. Because I don't know really. In terms of the UK routes, I don't know of any that are terrible. I do own pretty much every single one of them now, but I haven't gone on all of them. I wouldn't say I've got a bad one. Not a bad route. They're not. Some people see the flaws, but there's only 2 or 3 routes that I've actually been on in real life, and they're the only ones I can comment on that are in this game. You know, so and I say that they're really good in comparison to the real world. They're not perfect. They'll never be perfect, even with the new engine. There's still going to be stuff you miss out, and etc. etc. But yeah, not bad really. Not bad at all. We've been going for 20 odd minutes now, and we've got 16 miles to go. This is actually going well, considering the fact we missed the station and had the emergency brakes go off. We're not doing too bad. Sandy up fast reverse. We're just going past Sandy, are we? Tell SpongeBob I said hi. Right. Moving on. What was it I saw as well? SpongeBob's getting like another film, but it's like live action kind of thing. That's not something I'm interested in. However, something I am interested in is I don't know if it's going to be any good, but I've heard there's a Ratchet and Clank movie, so want to see that when that's out. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, let's talk about films that I'm looking forward to this year. Top of the list is Star Wars. That's, we can finally say that Star Wars is coming out this year. Right, we're going to slow down and we're going to try and stop at this station, because why not? I doubt we're going to stop, but yeah. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, December 18th, 2015, this year. I cannot wait. It's going to be so good. Just fantastic. What other film? I'm looking forward to the next Avengers film. Taken 3, that's not too far away. And stuff like that. Other than films, I don't really know a lot else that's coming out this year so far. Hello, Class 319, how are you? Are you grand? We're still not going to stop in time, are we? We might, actually. I have faith in our ability to stop now. We've probably given everybody on board a bit of a jolt, except they look dead anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Yeah, look, we've actually, this platform's not big enough, just realised that. Oh, that doesn't matter. We'll just get a certain portion of the train on the station. As long as it's like some of it. Not emergency braking, Jesus. Well, we're past the first point, but we don't really care about that. That's not, considering it's a 9-car train on like a 6-car platform at best. That's not too bad. Let's open the doors and have a look. Which doors didn't open? The front lot didn't. Second lot did. Third lot did. Fourth lot did. Weird graphics things. There's only 4 coaches, so that's not too bad really. And considering the fact you can walk in between them, you can't really complain, can you? But yeah, look at that. That's just so nice. Especially that shot there. That deserves a screenshot. Very nice. What are the people on the platform? The train's ready to go. Hang on a second. What are you doing? Jamming out to some music, are you? At least you're not walking out on the tracks like you are on some of the other routes. In fact, that was you, wasn't it? Was that you just in a green top that did that? I think it was. Anyway, let's go. And yeah, bye train. We can be a train spotter now. I definitely know what that's like. But whatever. Adios. Yeah, train spotter standing in front of a lamppost. Yeah, that's fantastic. Fantastic quality footage. And we've got to do the jam out dude in the way. Oh, but look at that. You see, right, these people on the platform, I'm just going to point it out very quickly. I don't think they can read, because that's there, and yet in other routes, they do cross the line. Oh, no. Oh, fine. Phew, we caught it. I didn't want to catch the emergency brake. Didn't want to get the emergency brake. Stop telling me about that goddamn blind. Right. How far? 13 miles. Yeah, we'll just full speed it. Whistle. Perfect. In fact, let's zoom ahead to where the whistle board applies, which is all the way down here. Wow, it's just like an old sort of it's like a country crossing, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Let's just do that so the train doesn't die on us. And by do that, I mean move the controls a little bit, because that's what if you don't move the controls, it dies. Whistle again. No, I'll skip this one. If there's anybody on the tracks and it's their fault, they should hear the awesomeness of this train coming from miles away, even though you can't hear it till about, well, earlier on you couldn't hear it till about there, but it is a very quiet train in comparison to the rest of the trains in this world. But whatever, we are currently speeding, but don't care. Actually, I do care. No, stop speeding. No, we'll let it slow down its own time. It's a straight piece of track, why can't this bit be 1,000,000 miles an hour? We'd all get to work and, you know, get around to where we need to go a lot quicker. You know, they have like the train that goes from London to Edinburgh, and it takes all night. Well, if you went 1,000,000 miles an hour through this bit, you could, like, you wouldn't even need sleeper coaches, would you? You could just just stand on the train for a couple of minutes and you'd be there. Lack of speed is the problem. Capacity we can deal with. I wouldn't mind standing up in here if it meant that, you know, I could if I was standing up in here and we were going and it's going to take 4 hours, then I'd be like, oh. But if we're standing up in there and it's going to take about 20 minutes, I don't really care, because it's just sort of like, I'm going at 1,000,000 pounds an hour. It'd be so fun. It'd be so fun indeed. So yeah, actually right. Let's get back up to the speed limit. Oh, there's a train station here. What is it? RLC up fast. I have no clue how to say that. I really don't. I've never understood why it's up towards London and down away from London on railway. Why is that? Why is that a thing? Why is the up line goes south and the down line goes north? How? Because that's what it says. That's the up line. We're on the up line at the moment. How does that work? Because then when I did this in another video going in the other direction, we're on the down line heading towards Stevenage from London. How does that work? Somebody explain to me the logic of that, of going backwards, please, because it's so confusing and pointless and horrible. Why can't this be the down and this side over here be the up? Because that makes sense. It goes up in the world, up in the country. We're not speeding. What are you on about? It's 125. We're going 125. Trains, shut up. Oh dear. Why did the track colour change just then? Just like, I decided I want to be rural track now. And then go past another busy section, the track will become urban track again. And urban track and urban trains, and then, yeah. I suppose an urban train is just a commuter train, isn't it, really? And then a suburban train is just like a little diesel that goes down a single line, if you think about it. Something, you know, enough, you know, yeah, that makes sense in a weird way. You know, that you've got your commuter trains. Well, you've got your express trains, which is this, haven't you? So you got your express, your commuter, your metro, and all different random stuff. This is just a ramble video, isn't it? Really, I'm just rambling about different stuff to do with trains. Wouldn't you hate to be going at 125 and then have those points change and it not tell you? Oh, that would not be a fun thing to do. Take one of those points at 125. Shut up, train, when you should be going 40 when you cross that. But yes, indeed. One thing that annoys me in the UK is they say every year the train is delayed due to leaves being on the track. They don't say it like that, but that's how we all hear them, because reasons. You know, they always say there's leaves on the track, and they say, you know, the leaves get sucked in by the speed of the train and it gets ground up on the track and it, you know, causes low adhesion. Do you know what my solution is? Get rid of the bloody trees on the side of the track. Hello trains. It's very busy here, isn't it? Yeah, that's my solution. Get rid of the trees on the side of the track, and there's no leaves to speak of to fall or get sucked into the rails, is there? I know, because the trouble is, because of health and safety, you need to have trees on the other side to stop people going, I want to cross that. You know, even though there's crossings anyway, but besides the point, you know, the trees are there for a reason, but I don't think it justifies the lateness of being there during the autumn. But, never mind. What other stuff annoys me about trains? Third rail. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I know it's what I have, so I'm used to it, and it's fair play, you know, it does the job. But why? Overheads are a lot better, because when it snows, you know, ice doesn't form on the underside of a wire, you know. Not anything that the pantographs, because the pantographs are going to rub it straight off in it, and if there's anything on the pantograph, you just give it a scrub in the morning and off you go. But, you know, a third rail, if it's covered in ice, there's no electricity getting to the trains, and it's stuck, it's knackered. So, yeah, pointless. Third rail is pointless. It's also underpowering as well, because if you think about it, if you give, we know it's Stevenage, 2 miles away. If you think about it, which, you know, is what life's all about thinking, really, isn't it? You know, if you give, I mean, third rail 750 DC, like voltage wise, yeah, it's 750 volts DC. Yeah, these wires above us are about 3000 AC right now, and look at the speeds we're doing compared to commuter trains, which are about 75 miles an hour, 100 if you're lucky. You know, so it's a lot better. I mean, and then obviously the high-speed one, that's 25,000. It's 25. Start braking. It's 25 kilovolts. You know, going through that wire, and that's a crazy amount of voltage there. You know, no, I mean, in these trains they can get the speed of 200 miles an hour. We live, our railway is very ancient. We need an upgrade. The whole country needs an upgrade. So these trains are a start, I guess. Southwest trains hopefully getting double decker at some point in the future. That's another positive. Yes, but getting rid of the third rail in the south of the country would be a very good plan. I know, like, catenary-ing, yeah, that's a word, would be something that's quite a challenge to do with the line that exists there, but I'm sure they could figure it out. Can we fit on Stevenage platform number dos? I think we can. What's that train in the distance? I am intrigued. Hey, it's an East Coast HST. Oh, and yeah, also as well, hopefully, Train Simulator should be bringing out a brand new or they're going to be revisiting at least the HST some point this year, which is good, because this thing's old as anything. Yoda probably rode to school on that thing, in terms of the sim, you know. Yeah, in terms of the sim, it's quite the old train. It was the originally came out with Rail Simulator, didn't it? Which was the first train sim on this engine that came out. So it's in much need of an upgrade, and so is the Class 166 and everything else that came with it. Please do stop in time. It would be very good if you did. We are actually going to stop in time, aren't we? Ooh, wow. Actually, no, we're going to stop a bit early at this rate. Stop, stop, stop. I love how this is a 12-car stop. We're 9 cars and we're barely going to fit. I love that logic. Stop, stop, don't emergency brake. Oh, damn it. Well, hang on. Doors, F3, 8. Yeah, look, we're fine. We're like an inch within the gap. That's absolutely fine. Oh, look at that. Yeah, why not? Screenshots for days. Screenshots for days. I believe that's the end of our journey. So let's get off the train. People appeared out of nowhere. Oh, hang on, let's get off the train. We are off the train. Oh, we're sitting in that seat, were we? Fun fact, this is where we were sitting. Number 7. Very nice. So we have reached the end. The doors are going to close. Fantastic. Close then. Brilliant. So yes, thank you very much for watching this video. Bit of an interesting one. Put sort of an impulse record when I saw that that train's being on its way, so I thought I'd record this one. But yes, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please. I'm all over my words now. Let's start that again. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.